Dear scholars, we have been learning a lesson 3.5 News Analysis. Through the previous video, we have gone through the analysis of two of the news, that is News A and News B. Let us see third news and let's analyze it with the help of given questions. Here is the third news. What is its title? Most dangerous time in history. It is the title. It is the news from London, and here is a photograph of Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest physics professor. Let us see what is the news. Most dangerous time in history. London. The famous physics professor Stephen Hawking has warned that mankind is facing the most dangerous time in its history today. Here the word mankind means the human race. All the people on the earth, they are facing dangerous time today, according to Stephen Hawking. Why it is so? Let us see. He said that the world today is facing huge challenges. What challenges? The challenges like climate change, overpopulation, epidemic diseases. Because of this, maybe Stephen Hawking thinking mankind on the earth is suffering through the most dangerous time. What is further? We have the technology to destroy the planet on which we live, and we have not yet developed the ability to escape it. It is really important sentence. What he says? We have the technology to destroy the planet. The planet, that is our earth, the world. Men from different countries have developed many of the things, different type of technology to destroy the world, that is guns, bombs, nuclear bombs especially. This technology can destroy this planet, the earth or the world, and we have not developed the ability to escape it. But Stephen Hawking says human being on the earth today do not have ability to escape, to come out of the problem of destroying the planet. Perhaps in a few hundred years from now, we will have built colonies amid the stars, beyond the stars. But right now, we have only one planet and we need to work together to protect it. Hawking wrote recently in the Guardian newspaper. Guardian is the name of the newspaper. So it is here about this planet where Stephen Hawking appealing all the human beings on the earth to protect it. Let us analyze with the help of these questions or activities. First, guess the meaning of mankind. Mankind means the human race. Human race. Which words or phrases in the news refer to earth? Which are those? It is the world, the planet, only planet, etc. These are the three specially. Which of the following problems do you believe is the most serious? What problems? Climate change, overpopulation, epidemic diseases. Which one is most serious? What is it? Especially overpopulation, right? Due to overpopulation only, whatever needs of man has they are being fulfilled in the nature, and so man is making many of the changes in the nature, and accordingly we find climate change, and accordingly due to the activity of man only we find many of the epidemic diseases. So others are depending on overpopulation, so it is most serious problem, right? Let us see next. Discuss the following statements with the help of your teacher. First, we have the technology to destroy the planet on which we live. So if there is battle between at least two countries and using the nuclear power, definitely world can be destroyed by the explosion of the nuclear bombs. So today many of the countries have different types of weapons, and accordingly it is said we have technology to destroy the planet on which we live. Next, we will have built colonies amid the stars, beyond the stars. What would be the reason? That is lack of space, right? So here Stephen Hawking thinks that in future, due to overpopulation, people will face problem of space, land on the earth to live, and to fulfill this need, man would have built colonies amid the stars, beyond the stars. That is on some other planets. Right now, third one. Right now, we have only one planet. That is our Earth. So right now, Earth is the only planet where living beings can survive, or there is atmosphere for the living beings to survive. So till other planets will have such an atmosphere, it is our duty, it is the duty of one and all to protect this planet. That is our Earth. Fifth one, Professor Hawking wrote about the problem in the Guardian, that is the newspaper. Why is it given as news in other papers? So it is because his work shows reality. So what he has written has to be taken seriously, and world should know it, and because of that only it is given as a news in other papers. Activity: within 2 minutes, tell as many words as possible related to the following words. News. Words related to news. What are those? Regional news, financial news, national news, international news, etc. Words related to TV, channel, screen, remote, etc. Words related to radio, channel, voice, voice, volume, frequency, etc. Mobile, screen, keypad, network, etc. Go through specimens of any major newspaper. You will see that each page usually carries only a certain types of news. The types are decided according to region. So whatever news we see in the newspaper, they are from city, state, nation, world, etc. And also according to nature of the news. What nature? Political news, cultural news, science related news, financial news, sports related news, etc. Read all the news items given on pages 71 to 73 and decide the types to which each belongs. So whatever news we have gone through, what category do they belong to? It is about instruction of the exam, right? So can we say It is educational news, isn't it? Next, Ritika takes break from acting. It is from the world of entertainment. Most dangerous time in history. It is related to science, right? And here we have next one, quick cure for all ailments. So we have yet not gone through it, but still we can say it is not political, it is not cultural, it is related to science only, right? Next, what other items do you find in a newspaper besides news? Besides news, so we find advertisements, right? We find that is astrology. Again, we find different things related to health information, etc. Next news item, let us see. Its title is quick cure for all ailments. Ailments means illnesses. Staff reporter Kauthe. Kauthe is the reporter of that newspaper who has written this. Hundreds of people flock every hour to Ralewadi. Flock means crowd together. Ralewadi is that place where people go to that place. A tiny settlement near Ambegaon. Ralewadi is the tiny settlements near Ambegaon. They wait in long winding queues in the hot sun to get a special powder from Miri Baba. So for what purpose people going there? That is to get special powder from Miri Baba. Who is Miri Baba? Miri Baba who claims that it cures all sorts of diseases. That powder from Miri Baba cures all sorts of diseases, it is said. According to him, he has developed this powder from a special herb in the Himalayas. Unwilling to give the exact name and source of the herb, he only says that it was revealed to him. That is, it is the blessing of God to him only. He offers it at rupees 25 a packet. Each packet is specially blessed by him. So, as people purchasing it from him for rupees 25, he is giving special blessing to them. Some of his followers claim that they have seen him curing thousands of people with his powder. However, what is about some others? However, Dr. Karnik of Ambegaon Civil Hospital says that the number of patients in their hospital has in fact increased in the last few weeks. So it is the statement of the doctor from government hospital, that is Civil Hospital of Ambegaon. So it can be considered the real one, and whatever given before it would be false, would be wrong, right? Now let us analyze this news with the help of given questions. First question, guess the meaning of flock and followers. Flock means, it is verb in this passage, and here flock means go in crowd. Followers means people who admire someone. Next, why is there a question mark in the heading? So if you think of the heading of this news item, there is question mark in the end, because the reporter of this news has a doubt whether that powder cures all the ailments or not. So there is question mark. Third, which part of the newspaper is reliable? Reliable, believable. What is it? That is the last 4 lines of this news item. Which last four lines? That is, Dr. Karnik of Ambegaon Civil Hospital says that the number of patients in their hospital has in fact increased in the last few weeks. Which part may not be reliable? Which part may not be believable? Believable. So it is the discussion of Miri Baba and his followers. That part cannot be reliable. That is unbelievable, right? Next, how do we learn that? So it is what the words like special, blessed, claimed. These are the words which help us to understand the part part is not believable or not reliable. Fourth question, will Miri Baba and his followers like the news? Definitely no, right? Because their business would get stopped. Next, fifth one, what should you do when you fall ill? What do you think? Will you go to any Baba to have that such a type of powder or any blessing? It's not. We should go to hospital to get the treatment from doctors. Sixth one, imagine how this news item help people understand the truth that Miri Baba's powder cannot cure diseases. Write the story about it in short in your mother tongue. So you have to write in your mother tongue. That is, you can write in Marathi, Hindi, or any other your mother tongue. So what you have to write? This news item help people understand the truth. What is the truth? As per the Dr. Karnik's statement, the number of patient increase. That is what the powder or such a blessing of any Baba doesn't help people or doesn't cure people's health. So how people got benefit, that you have to write in Marathi. So through this question we can analyze the fourth news item. So this is all about the last two news items from the lesson news analysis. I hope you all will understand the given explanation. Further part of the lesson, that is English workshop based on the lesson, we will see through the next video.